Hi there and welcome to this tutorial. It's for Love Yourself, sung by Justin Bieber. And you might be thinking, oh wow, 5 years late, Ben, thanks. Yes, and you would be absolutely right to think that. Good job. But also, I'm guessing nobody's really gone and put this rhythm under the microscope, because if you really play it like the guitar does it, then you really find all of that groove that you that you don't get if you just play the chords. However, it's easy to get wrong. That's why we're going to put it under the Ukulele Vlog Trips tutorial channel by Ben from Ukulele Road Trips microscope that you so enjoy, maybe, unless it's the first time, in which case, hi. Feel free to say hello in the comments and say your name, where you're from, which weather is your favorite kind of weather, what bird's your favorite type of bird, all that kind of thing. But we're going to have a look in the meantime at the chords, and the ones that we need for the verse, and then so actually the whole song, are E. So you might be playing E with all 4 fingers. I play it with 2 fingers, my ring finger flattened, and the index. And then the B, it's like a B flat, but 1 fret up. Non-flat B, we have a flat index though on 2 strings at the same time. And then the C minor. C minor can be quite tough if you want to play it the tough way, and that's 1 4 4 4. Little finger getting a big workout here. But actually, I don't want to work out my little finger. I let it rest. So I actually play it 1 1 0, and I make super sure that I don't play the A string. Otherwise, it sounds like an A major 7, which we don't want. We want a C sharp minor. Ring finger resting on the blue string here to make sure it doesn't ring on the pineapple. And then F sharp minor, 2 1 2 0. Na 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 na. E back to E, that's the part of loop, and then back to a B, which we've also already had. Okay, let's have a look at the rhythm. Now, this is what we're going to use. This is going to be our microscope tool. It's going to be the beat. So we've got the big dashes, underlining little dashes, that's the beat, and you can see we've got 8 of those. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and inside of each beat we've actually got 1, which is 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4. It's basically 1 2 3 4 inside of each beat, and that's going to be useful for us to make sure we're playing the right thing. I'm just going to give you a demo, and then we're going to run through it quite slowly. Let's just play this just on an E to start off with. And now with the added chords, E, B, C sharp minor. E, B, C sharp minor without the A string. That's going to sound like this. That's pretty cool, right? Especially when you sing with it. For all the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. Whoops, I just wanted to show you the first line there, and I got carried away because I like singing this song. Basically, we've got O, O, X, meaning O, everything, pluck everything on an O twice, and then we've got a chuck. Then we change the chord, there's a B under that now for the next bit. So that's a B, pluck everything twice, and chuck. Basically, it's not like a big chuck like this. My forearm is always here underneath my little soprano, and I just go do, do. It's this movement basically. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then we've got this C sharp minor. Pluck it twice, and then chuck, and then wait a bit, and we've got the last chuck of the line. Except we need a rhythm for that. So in super slow motion, what's going to happen is that we're going to have E, B, C sharp minor, but plucked this way. E, E, chuck, B, B, chuck, C, C, chuck, and chuck, chuck, E, B chuck, C chuck, and a chuck. And for the second line we're going to have F sharp minor, chuck, E chuck, B chuck, and a chuck, and a 2. And then we sing with this loop. What you want to be really aware of is how close is the second O to the X, meaning how close is the second time you pluck to the chuck. Well, it has to be just before the chuck. The chuck is on the beat, boom, boom. So pluck, chuck, pluck, chuck, pluck, chuck, pluck, chuck. And then with the added little O's before the X's, E chuck, B chuck, C chuck. Now a lot of ukulele players sometimes, or intermediate maybe players, will have the tendency to relax how tight this sounds, meaning that the E will be less and less close to the chuck and it will start sounding a bit like this. That's where counting comes in, because if you count, you can't go wrong. Basically, in each beat, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you pluck on the 1, and you pluck again on the 4. And then on the 1 after that, you chuck. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, chuck, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chuck, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chuck, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, chuck, 2, 3, 4. And with the other chords, 1, 2, 3, pluck, chuck, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, chuck, 2, 3, 4, B, 2, 3, pluck, chuck, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chuck, 2, 3, 4. So it takes a little practice. Make sure you spend some time with it, really not going too fast. And it's better to take more time practicing it and to make sure that you're very stable rhythmically. Make sure you've got good foundations, and then we can build the house, meaning we can arrive to the verse finally and we can start actually singing the song. It's going to sound like this, and here in the first verse, and only the first verse, I've indicated where the second pluck and where the chuck land, so that that can guide you for the first verse. Hopefully then, the more you practice, the more that'll be ingrained and you won't have to think about all of that. For all the times that you rain on my parade, and then, and all the clubs you get in using my name. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You think you broke my heart, so girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't want to write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care, I don't buy. Okay, so now I've moved on to the second part of the verse. The first part of the verse is where everything's indicated, but really you want to make sure you practice that loop beforehand. Let's have a look at the pre-chorus. In the pre-chorus, we're going to use the same system to explain what we're doing. We're going to use those beats, a loop of 8 beats. And on top of that, we're going to write pluck, pluck, chuck, which is what we had at the beginning. And then another pluck, which goes on, which we let ring until the next chuck, basically. And that's repeated twice, but that's on different chords. So it'll sound like this really slowly. First we pluck the C sharp minor, then pluck it again, then chuck, and then between the beats, 1, 2, A. There comes an A, which is chuck, E, chuck, E. That's really cool because that you get the syncopated feeling here. Bum, but chuck, bum, chuck, bum, but chuck, bum, chuck. And that's why this song is so smooth. My mama don't like you and she like everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see. And here in the third line, instead of having an E twice, we get an E and then a B, which sounds like this. I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better. And then 5, sleeping on my own, down. downs, 5 downs. Sorry, I interrupted the sentence. Sleeping on my own, but now. And then we arrive at the chorus. 'Cause if you like the way you look this much, oh baby, you should go and that's really nice to do, those 5 downs, because they really prepare the energy. It's like a lift. And then the soft chorus comes in, so you don't need to come in sort of blaring for the main part of the song. That's what's really cool, is that it always stays very mellow. You never need to play very loud, except la 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 la, 'cause if you like the way you look this much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. Chuck. So here we have the same thing again. We've got the 8 beats, except it's a slightly different pluck and chuck pattern. Let's do it really slowly, and then you're sorted for this one. We've got E, chuck, beat, B, chuck, C sharp minor, chuck, beat, A, chuck. You see those 2 chords, the B and the A, they arrive after the beat, so you have to wait a bit until they're played. Basically, they're on the 3. I'll count everything with 1, 2, 3, 4s for this first part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they land on the 3 of the 1, 2, 3, 4s. And the second part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chuck, 2, 3, 4. Woo! It's harder when you have to count out loud, but actually, you don't have to do that. I'm only doing that because I'm teaching it. I wouldn't do it if I was singing it. Let me sing the whole chorus actually. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. And then for the second chorus, I'm just thinking ahead here. After that, there's a little impro, da 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 da, and it's the same chords as here, and it goes da 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 There you go, that's your tutorial with the rhythm under the microscope. Enjoy the song and enjoy your beautiful summer if you're in the northern hemisphere. It's quite hot at the moment. Ooh. See you soon, bye bye.